welcome to Let's Talk About. This is your host Ranu, and today I have my friend Romi with me.
Hi, hello. Thank you, Ranu, for having me.
Yeah,
I'm really excited
I am.
to be a part of this show.
Yes, thank you
Thank you
for
once again.
joining, and thank you for accepting the invitation.
Oh my. Anytime, because I'm really excited about this, because considering the topic that we are going to talk about,
Yes,
that is really something that excites me the most. So
Yeah.
I'm really happy.
And we are going to talk about something which we really love, and this being especially this makes it special because this is our maiden episode.
Yes, absolutely.
And we have been talking about this for so long, and we are continuing it, right? So before we get into the topic, do you
We are talking about another special person also. So
oh yes.
Oppa.
Oppa. Okay, I'll let you talk as much as you want about your beloved Oppa.
Oppa, 사랑한다고요.
But yes, before we totally go berserk about this, do you want to say a few words about yourself?
Yeah, I mean, my name is Romi, as Ranu already said, and I'm a workaholic. And alongside a lot of things that I love doing, that is, I love traveling, I love writing, I love K culture, Korean food, K-pop, not so much into the Korean beauty thing, but apart from K-dramas, of course, that's a second world of mine. So I live at K-dramas whenever I get time, and it's a part of my profession as well. So yes,
Yeah,
that is it.
and yes, so like I'll confess here, we are avid K-drama fans. And we kind of reconnected over K-dramas.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So,
right.
I mean, I never thought that I would find you in this world. And
the world is a small place, indeed.
yes, yes,
Yes.
and
Yes.
Then, like, yeah, we have been going on this for what, 3 years now. It's 3 years on.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And you have been in this.
K-drama honestly is a language, it connects people.
Yes.
It makes you happy. It makes you sad.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And
it's like a lingua franca, I believe.
Exactly. It's like sisterhood, right?
Sisterhood. Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
Yes. And following that, like for our listeners in line of that, we are going to talk about a K-drama which is currently on air and which has undergone huge publicity internationally. So we are going to talk about Pachinko, and most importantly, Lee Minho in Pachinko, right?
Yay!
Yes. And now I give you the free rein to talk about Pachinko. You must have already watched until the latest episode. So what do you think about it? What your take about it? Just feel free to enlighten us.
Oh, what do I say? I mean, words really fall short, because I don't know. People might not agree to me, but I feel it's a brilliant take on Minji Lee's novel. It's a novel of about 500 pages, and bringing a huge novel, sizing it down to 8 episodes is not a matter of joke. And especially because, there are 2 directors who have directed the series in bits and pieces. Like one is Kogonara, who has done 4 episodes, and Justin Chon, who's done the other 4 episodes. So what excites me the most is, what I'm really looking forward to is how the synergy worked between the two, and they have made this into a wholesome story. Another thing is it has an international cast to its credit, includes people who speak so many languages, etc. A lingual series. So that is also something that is very interesting. I think it is of the first of its kind that a trilingual series of this magnitude has been made, and I am really curious to know how the production fell into place. So
Yes.
that
Yeah.
is something I would really would
Yeah.
yes, want to know.
Mhm. And I kind of understand your curiosity also, because you have been studying all these, right? And
Yes, I have,
yeah,
like, it
it's
was so
related to your
interesting that I
work
was
also.
reading about it. Yes, yes, I have been
Yeah.
reading about it.
Yeah. And like you said, I mean, the dimension of this, like, this such a huge production, it's international collaboration, and it's kind of
Hmm.
Korea has started to go out of his boundaries and started
Hmm.
mingling with the rest of the world, right?
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
this is kind of a proof of that. um
Absolutely, and I don't know if I should tag this as a K drama, but then if it is, partially it is an American drama actually, but
yes.
uh,
Mhm.
and a K drama at the same time, and it has actually made, post Squid Game, All of Us Are Dead,
Mm.
and now Pachinko. They are actually putting K drama on the world map in literal sense of the term, and they are making K drama mainstream. So that
Yeah.
is what I feel.
It's, I also feel that it's Japanese drama also, because
Also,
yes,
absolutely, yes,
because
yes.
the story revolves closely in three countries, like,
Mm-hmm.
so the people are talking in all three languages, and the
Yes,
share of Korean, and I'll say the share of Japanese is more
more,
more than the
obviously.
Korean, right? So
Yes,
uh,
yes.
I for myself, like, see, I am seeing it from an international audience perspective, okay, who has
Hmm,
studied
hmm,
into the background so much and all. So when I first saw
hmm,
the trailer, it was interesting, and it has
hmm.
got so much publicity and marketing because Lee Minho is such a global star, right?
Yes, yes. He's a Hallyu star, yes.
Yes.
Goes without saying.
Yes. From the story perspective, it's not new to me, because
Hmm.
in India, we have scores of novels and literature based on this subject, scores of movies and
Really.
everything on this subject. Uh,
Hmm.
it's an inherent part of our history. We have lived through that, and like
Hmm.
generations
And maybe,
after.
for a longer
Yeah,
period of time,
exactly.
we have
Yeah,
suffered, yes.
we have suffered. It's ingrained in our blood cells, I'll say.
Hmm. Hmm.
And we are living through it, even
Yes.
after so many years. So I can relate to it, what the characters are
Hmm.
going through, right?
Hmm. Right.
um, so someday I want to read this novel, and now this production
Hmm.
is out, and I think this the world is knowing more about this novel Pachinko. I did not know
Hmm.
the meaning of Pachinko, so it's
Hmm.
a new learning for me also. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like you said, like, it is a beautiful narrative of conflicting emotions
Mm.
set during the Japanese occupation of Korea, I mean, which was in the 1900s,
Yes.
with the Korean family at its centerpiece. So,
Yeah. 1931.
uh,
Yeah.
so it's a brilliant narrative captured through a family's living circumstances for generations, uh, you know, traversing through multiple timelines and the relevant conditions the family is in, the misery, the fight to get through the mill for a better tomorrow may strike a chord, I feel.
Yes.
And I
And
mean, the urge of a doting mother to raise the kids, or maybe the endeavors of the selfless father to rear the family,
yes.
or maybe the perseverance of a son to reclaim his identity.
Yeah.
Everything strikes a chord, and that is what it makes it such an emotional journey, a story, and you
Yes.
know
Yeah.
is
And
becomes so meaningful, in terms of a watch.
yeah, and the different shades of human nature, right? So our central
Absolutely.
protagonist, the woman Sunja,
Hmm.
she is
Hmm.
extremely strong. And what
Oh, it is definitely. It is a story about female resilience
exactly.
and so much more.
And
Yes.
that scene in episode 5, where her husband is Isaac,
Hmm.
he is
Isaac.
uh, he's saying that you are not aware of the strength you have, right? I can,
Hmm. Correct.
and I
Right.
can have my fill, and then a lot will be left with you, right? So
Yes.
and that is where I kind of fell in love with Isaac also. I mean, men
Hmm.
who understand and acknowledge the strength of women are rare, right?
Right, right.
Yeah.
Even today, no matter how
This
progressive we call
will
ourselves to
still be
be, but
relevant through times. Okay, so why
yes,
these
yes,
kind of stories people love, okay, and pay respect to, is because these
and
are relevant in
hmm,
every generation, every time period. This is happening in
correct.
2022 also in a different part of the world, right?
Hmm, hmm.
So so
Many, I have heard many, a lot of people are saying that, she's like the hero of the family. Sunja, as in, she's like the hero of the family. She
yes,
rises from
yeah.
her ashes like a phoenix. But, I read in an interview wherein Minjali is saying that Sunja is not a hero.
Mm.
She is an ordinary woman.
Mm.
Ordinary woman who rises the ranks to become the matriarch of a family. But yes, at the same time, her fortitude is, admirable. That is there.
See, when we say somebody is a hero, right? Nobody is born a hero. Okay, what
Hmm.
makes them
The
hero?
circumstances, yes,
Yeah. So
make you into the kind of person you become. Yes.
exactly, whether you succumbed to the adverse situation or have you risen above it. Okay, so
Right.
that is the definition of a hero. So coming
Correct.
to Hansu, right? Why?
Oh my God. Wait.
Yes, we'll talk more
Wait.
about Hansu. so
Oh
so
gosh.
why Sunja and Isaac and Hansu, they are going
Hmm.
through the same conditions, right? But
Right.
how Sunja and Isaac uh, behave in that situation and how Hansu
Hmm.
behaves in the situation are different. Okay, so they are
Right.
all
Absolutely.
victims of the situation, whereas
Absolutely. All of them are victims.
yeah,
Correct. Very, very well put. They are victims to certain situation and
yes,
circumstances.
yes, but Hansu blames his situation. Okay,
Hmm.
he survives um, um, in a raw manner, I'll say. Okay, but
Hmm.
but
Hmm.
but the way Sunja and Isaac survive, there is a touch of nobility in that. In life, we have both kinds of people. Okay,
Right. Right.
yeah.
Yes.
Um, so that's what makes it special. And yes, coming
Hmm.
to Hansu, where you gave a cheer. Okay. Oh my
I'm
God,
rooting for him.
that that first scene, okay, where they show the back view and those long white legs,
Oh
those
my God. Oh my
unending legs which are standing,
God.
right?
Oh God. Let's not go below the belt. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, I'll not take that literally. I'll take that
Hmm.
okay.
Not that I meant literally, but then yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just
I hope
caution.
Uppa is not listening to this.
Oh, oh, he might. Why not?
듣지
We
마세요.
invite him.
오빠야 듣지 마세요. Yeah.
So, um,
Yeah, we can
I'm
speak Korean for all
I
the people who are listening. Yes.
yes, so glad Lee Minho took uh,
Hmm.
that role and not of Isaac, because I'm just so
Hmm.
tired of seeing him in
The quintessential,
oh my
the
God, that
role that he played.
rescuer and that
Hmm.
uh,
No,
that
that is the
extremely
reason,
perfect
he
man
also
and all.
he also agrees to this. He said in innumerable interviews, in the pre-release interviews also that, now that he has reached a stage wherein there is nothing for him to experiment in terms of the role that he has been playing so far. So
Yeah,
it is time for him to, etch out roles that really satisfies his hunger as an actor.
yeah.
And I am so glad that he has, accepted the role of Ko Hansu, which is a darker character.
Mm.
Antagonist, I don't know if I should label him as an antagonist,
Let's
but
do it. Let's do it. Why not? He's
hmm,
the role of an
because he himself has claimed the character to be a villain of all villains.
yeah.
So, but I don't really feel that way. I'd beg to differ
Mm.
because he's not a villain per se, but he has definitely a gray character. And Lee Minho, or Lee Minho rather,
Mm.
playing a gray character is something which is exciting for me.
It is. Oh my God. remember all those novels, Heathcliff, Wither in Hand, I've read.
Back to Ko Hansu, now that it has been so many years that he has played Ko Hansu, I'm glad, I'm happy, and I love him even more. And I know you know, but for people who doesn't know, that he auditioned for this role once again after 10 years, 10 long years, and he was so desperate to bag this role. And now there he is as Ko Hansu, and yes, his magnetism comes to the surface once again.
Yeah, and I first came across Lee Minho in the Legend of the Blue Sea, and after that, like, I've except of course Boys Over Flowers, I have watched all. Boys Over Flowers, I tried watching a little bit, it didn't sit well with me, but like all his roles were similar, right? And King too, he was resplendent in King, but the drama overall was a disappointment to me. Want to see more sides of him as an actor, right? So I mean, I was really looking forward to this, to see him, and I am so glad that he took like antagonist role where he can show his skills better. It's not easy to portray an antagonist,
a dark character. Yes.
Yeah.
So what is that one thing that strikes you the most with regards to his character Ko Hansu in the series?
The one thing, his visuals?
Yes.
Okay.
Visuals. Okay.
No,
obviously he's the king of visuals. Okay.
Yeah. Jokes apart, what strikes me is that, I mean, he is already.
I wasn't expecting you would say visuals.
Come on, why do we watch K-dramas? Number one reason, visuals.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, please.
Censored. I'm not getting into it. Yeah.
So what strikes me is he has already gone down that shithole. Okay.
Right.
But he is still trying to come out of it. There's an element of good in him. Okay.
Absolutely. Yes.
And Sunja is his redemption, right?
Correct. No, it is, Sunja serves like a canvas, wherein he can unleash his happiness, his frustrations, maybe everything. He takes it out.
Exactly.
And loves her at the same time. He did love her.
He did love her. Okay. So people may say that he just slept with her and left her. Okay. But it's not that. He slept with her because he loved her and he still loves her. Okay.
Right.
But he is very clear in
about his intentions as well. Yes.
He cannot forget for one moment that he lives in the real world, where he has struggled to survive, and he will not do anything to jeopardize it. Okay.
Jeopardize it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He will always try to manipulate other things and other people to fit into his plan of action. Okay.
Plan of action. Yes. He is domineering. He's manipulative. He's a control freak.
Yes.
And he excites Sunja into a physical relationship. But having said that, and his magnetism, like, it reveals his villainy. That is for sure.
Yes.
So, but I'd like to give a reference from this interview I read again about Min Jin Lee, wherein she made it very clear that characters like Hansu, they have a code of conduct of their own, and they cannot live without subjects to control.
Yes.
So it is inherent, and the way Ko Hansu has been raised in life, it is injected into him, that particular trait, because of which he is like the way he is. He is wicked. He is he's not the archetypal lover boy here, and he demonstrates wicked tendencies on screen, but that is what makes the character so great. I feel.
And he like puts out his claws and thorns the moment he feels threatened.
Yes, he's unabashed about it. He doesn't flinch thoughtlessly before doing what he wants to do. So it's okay.
And what kind of what I'll say, this Hansu character, I think Hansu is still remains attracted to Sunja because deep down he realizes that she is a person who will not conform to his rules, his dictatorship.
Yes.
Right? And
Right.
that
Right. Right.
attracts him
Accepted. Yes.
more. Remember the first scene, okay, where he sees her not bowing to the Japanese soldier.
Correct. Right. That excites him.
Yeah, that is where he stops in his track.
That is I guess that is something that occurs to every man. I mean, if I go back to Hu Junpyo once again, the reason why he fell for Gamjandi was because she was not at all submissive. She was not submitting to his bullies, and no matter how hard he tried to make her a target of his intentions, she was constantly putting up a fight against him, and that was the sense of attraction between the two, and that actually made him fall for this girl, the working class girl that she was. And here also,
so what does it actually mean? Does Lee Minho like girls who do not submit?
Yes. Yes. So that's a tip.
He should listen to this and send.
Yes, please.
Maybe.
Opa. Opa,
yeah.
I'm very bad at Agyo, but okay.
Yeah.
Opa,
I had agreed to his proposal, I think he would have lost interest. Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But the fact that she did not, and just got out that situation and found a hard but a better life, a more noble life for her.
Right.
Is what Hansu wants to be, but he cannot, because he's a man who has transformed into a man who destroys good things. Right.
So, right.
That life Sunja is living with Isaac is his aspiration, which he knows that he cannot ever.
Right. Yes. Pachinko has got so much of mileage because of this guy, and a very smart move by the PR team.
Oh, definitely.
And yes, next, we have seen him as the good guy, and now as the bad guy, and I would like to see him as the ugly guy as well. Good, bad, and ugly. All sides of Lee Minho is welcome.
I want to see him as maybe like a serial killer. Very smart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who falls in love with his victim, maybe the heroine. We have a story. And the change of heart happens. Okay, that's one of the K-drama tropes.
If the change of heart happens, then it doesn't.
But that's a K-drama trope, I told you.
Yeah. No change of heart happening here. Okay, you are a serial killer, remain a serial killer.
Yeah, but that would be really, really interesting, no? Even doing a character like that, I mean, of a psycho or a serial killer. Oh God, I don't want to imagine.
Okay, so we are giving some pointers here out there into the universe. I hope it reaches him.
Reaches out to the right people, and they think about it.
Yeah.
But yes, Imino is, of course, one of the milestones in the series, but then there are so many other characters as well.
Steve, no.
Brilliant actors.
I think I'm falling in love with him.
Yeah.
And I have to mention this, that scene at the Taylors, right? Episode 4, I think.
Right, so, right.
That exchange.
His name is actually Sang-hyun. No Sang-hyun, Steve. He's also known as
Steve. Is his English name. Yeah.
No Sang-hyun, yes.
Yeah. So that exchange of words, very meaningful, double meaning words between Hansu and Isaac, actually portrays like he draws a boundary, Isaac. Okay, he means business. So I am falling in love with this character, and he's such a handsome man as well.
Yes. Yes. He is.
So he actually has been around for a while. I was just looking up his bio.
Yeah, but then I guess not too much exposed in terms of the limelight.
Yes.
So this brings him to the surface for sure.
His revelation to me. She is doing well, right? that naive, afraid girl, yet she has the strength of a fighter inside her, right?
Even the kid, who played the
Yes.
yesteryears of the teenage Sunjay, the kid
Yeah.
Sunjay, she is also brilliant.
Yes.
So,
So
and Yona Jong goes without saying. What do we say about her, the veteran?
Yeah, she is the face of South Korean cinema in the international market.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Agreed. Wrapping up, I think we've spoken a lot, but before wrapping up, I really want to talk about that opening credit. Oh my
Yes,
God.
I love it.
Such a brilliant production. I don't know whose concept or who conceived the idea, but whosoever it did, dude,
Tough.
I mean, huge shout out to you and your team. I mean, the way the other actors are. Soji Arai, we forgot to mention about him.
Yes.
Mozazu Bek.
Yeah.
He's so good.
So far, he has been in the background, been there, but it's kind of his life also, right?
It is.
He
very
is
much
a connection.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Mozazu Bek, I mean, he is a phenomenal character. Yeah. And also, we didn't speak about Jinha, another character,
yes,
so important.
Jinha opens the story, okay, and he dances
right.
well.
Right. So yes, so coming back to the opening credit, the way it has been visualized, the title cards, the graphics, the way things have been put into place, the way the cast is dancing and having a gala time, and then the story opens and then takes you into a different world altogether. It's a different journey. So overall, Pachinko has a piece of my heart. So I love it. And Lee Minho, you're the star.
Yes, best wishes are with Lee Minho and the Pachinko team. Okay, we are enjoying the drama. The only complaint I have is that I have to wait a full week.
Yes, one episode releases in a week. Maybe because it's a mini series, that is why, and they want to keep
we have
thing
so
going.
many mini series. We had Hellbound release all the episodes together. It kills the interest.
That's one of the marketing strategies, I believe.
It's a bad marketing strategy.
Bad marketing strategy. Apple TV Plus and marketing team of Pachinko, you have no rights to make us suffer like this, especially when it's Imino.
Exactly. That is exactly what I would say. When you have Imino in the drama, don't give us it's like
keep us waiting.
Yeah, I mean, it's just cruel. It's cruel.
Cruel. The world is rampant out there.
Yeah. So wrapping it up, Pachinko is highly recommended. And
please watch it.
Yes, please watch it.
And before watching it, listen to this podcast.
Yes,
that is more important.
I hope we have not revealed much.
No, we haven't.
Yes.
Share your feedback in the comment section. That is very important for us to know how you feel.
There are a lot of people I know who are not fan of K-drama. So I'll say, do not think of this as a K-drama.
It is not just it is a story. Why label it as a K-drama? No.
So it's not a K-drama. It's an internationally made, collaborated drama. Okay, where the language will be different, but then you have subs. Okay. I'll say go and explore that world, and yes, please enjoy our conversation and leave us your note. Please subscribe to the channel and
share it as much as possible.
Share it as much as possible. And Romi,
yes, because this is an endeavor, with a lot of love and a lot of homework actually. So we really want you to. Yes, and we want your support, and please share this as much as possible, and keep supporting us.
Yeah, and it was a very nice conversation. Personally, I enjoyed it a lot, and Romi, thanks
Same here. Thank you for having me.
For doing this with me.
Yeah.
I've been grilling you for the past weeks, but
no. I'm so happy to have this platform wherein we can speak our heart out, quote unquote, and talk about quote unquote anything that we want to talk about.
Yes.
That is it.
Okay. So
Okay.
then let's end it here, and we'll look forward to our
Yes.
response.
Next episode very soon.
Yes, next episode very soon. And okay, see you then. Have a
Okay.
nice day. Bye bye.
You too. Bye.